What's going on, my Fly family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So we got a lot to talk about, man, with the NBA, man. I've been missing out on a lot of content, and that's on me, man. But we're going to catch up with the NBA Cup that's going on. ESPN had a lot to talk about when it came to the NBA Cup. So I wanted to chime in on some of the things that they were saying. We're about to get right into it. But before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 120 by the end of the day. So if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
Playing, you hear everything. You hear how good you are. You hear about the streak. You hear about all the positives. You know, he came in here at halftime, slammed a little flip-flop because he was upset about getting 73 points. Like, that's what we want. You know, and that's what, you know, I think we all prefer that. You know, we hear how good we are on a daily basis. And sometimes we hear how bad we are if we mess up a parlay or whatever. But I think for us is, sorry. But I think for us, like, that's how you get better.
Wait, slammed a flip-flop? I just need to clarify. Is that what you heard?
It was a flip-flop he slammed, right, Ty? He slammed the flip-flop at halftime?
Yeah, bro. All right, so by the way, Kenny Atkinson, the only NBA coach ever to win his first 14 games. Cavs now the sixth team, as I mentioned, in NBA history to start 14-0. Four of the previous five made the NBA Finals, but only one of those teams was able to actually win it all. That was the Rockets way back in 1994. Cleveland looks to make it 15 in a row when they take on the Hornets Sunday.
We now welcome in our NBA senior insider Shams Charania and NBA analyst Kendrick Perkins. And the Cavs improved to 14-0 on the season. Shams, I'll start with you. What's been the reaction around the league to the Cavaliers starting out undefeated?
Everyone's keeping an eye on Kenny Atkinson, the coaching job that he's done. And when I talk to people around that Cavs organization and that locker room, they talk about the accountability that Kenny Atkinson has brought to this team. He sat down with every player before the start of the season, laid out his expectations for each one of them, and he's held them all to that standard. And around the team, they see the confidence that he's given them. And you see Donovan Mitchell, the way he's performing, he's playing at an MVP caliber level. Darius Garland being that second all-star on this team, he's continued to ascend. And Donovan Mitchell allowing players around him to succeed. That's showing a new sign of leadership for him. And Evan Mobley, even though he missed the game tonight with an illness, he has performed at an elite level, 18 points, 10 rebounds, couple blocks a game. His usage rate is much higher than it's ever been this year, 24%. So he's spending a lot more time on the ball, playmaking. That's why the Cavs are the best offense in the league.
And Perk, the Cavs came out scorching hot against the Bulls. 49 points in the first quarter, a franchise record. Perk, what makes this Cavs team so good right now?
Well, you know, everyone is talking about, oh, let's see what they do in April. No, let's see what they're doing now, or let's witness what they're doing now and applaud it. You know why? Because when you have a new coach and a new voice in the locker room, we want to see if his message is getting through to those guys, and it is. Last year, all we was hearing about, and including with myself, could Donovan Mitchell, could Darius Garland, could they coexist? The answer is yes. Could Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, can they coexist? The answer is hell yeah, especially with Evan Mobley playing the way that he is, shooting about 48% from the three-point line. So when I think about their depth, Karis LeVert coming in off the bench. Sooner or later, they're going to get Max Strus back. You have a veteran in Tristan Thompson that's going to be an extension of Kenny Atkinson to hold guys accountable. This Cavs team is a legit title contender and a legit threat to the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference.
The Cavaliers look like a legit contender. Okay, I give it to them. But I'm one of those type of people where you have to prove it to me, man. We all seen the team with the best record in NBA history fold in the finals. It's been a thing with Donovan Mitchell for a long time that he doesn't have that it factor to take his team to the championship. Honestly, I think he's found it, okay? I think he's turning into that player that you need him to be when it comes to being a leader, getting the team over the hump when they can't find a bucket. He's turning into that player. He's been a good player his entire career. He's been a good player. But he hasn't been that it player, that X factor for the team to get them over the hump and be the leader on top of that. Now, last year, I think he obtained that ability, but the thing is, he got hurt. can you stay healthy? That is an attribute that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to players. Health. So health was a factor last year, and Darius Garland wasn't really showing up in the playoffs. He played better with Mitchell off the court than on the court. I think they're now figuring out a better way to coexist on the court. I get what Perk is saying, but man, you got to prove it to me in the playoffs, man. I'm definitely one of the ones saying, let's see what they do in April.
Fine mascot as well, as you can see, right? I have no idea what it is, but everyone trying to figure it out, including De'Aaron Fox.
Just for the jersey. Meet Roy Al.
His name is Roy Al.
Roy Al. Yeah.
He looks like he'd work at a fast food restaurant.
I think that was the reaction that everyone had when they saw that mascot. Second quarter, Fox drives, steps back. Alexander Walker trips and Fox drills a three right there. Third quarter, T-Wolves lead. Anthony Edwards crosses. Yeah. That reaction right there says it all. Wolves lead by 19. That man has a family, okay? Man, first possession in the fourth. Fox works around the screen, hits the floater, trying to rally the Kings here in this one. De'Aaron Fox again gets the floater plus the foul. Kings trail by 4. All De'Aaron Fox at this point. Stepping into the three, doing everything he can to get this Kings team back into it. De'Aaron Fox with the steal on the inbound pass, coast to coast for the layup. Kings lead 101-100. De'Aaron Fox again. Midi. Kings now in the lead, 111-109. Anthony Edwards, he's got something to say about it. Layup plus the foul. Wolves trail 113-112. We got a good one here. And weaves through the defense and scores, gets the foul. Making the free throw there for Anthony Edwards. De'Aaron Fox again drives the basket. Sinks the floater over Rudy Gobert, and they are talking trash out there on the court. Anthony Edwards with the dish to McDaniels in the corner. Comes up short. We head into overtime, tied at 115 apiece. Under 2 minutes left. De'Aaron Fox drains another three. Franchise record 60 points in this one. What? 1 minute left in the game. Julius Randle drives, hits the layup. Wolves now lead by 2, under 30 seconds left. Anthony Edwards steps back, hits the jumper.
No.
Yes, T-Wolves win it 130-126, and Anthony Edwards would finish with 36 points. De'Aaron Fox did everything he could for the Kings, putting up the first 60-point game in franchise history. It's the 8th 60-point game in the NBA since the start of last season, but surprisingly, teams are just 3-5 when a player drops 60 over that span.
Anthony Edwards is one of them ones, man. That man is clutch, wants the big shot, wants the big moments. Man, shout out to him, bro. And De'Aaron Fox, bro, 60 points? My goodness, bro. I hate to be one of them guys, man. I don't believe in the Kings. All right, I don't believe in the Kings. I do feel like they are a good team, but I just don't think they're going to get over the hump in the playoffs. I don't think DeRozan was enough to actually make them that team that's going to get over the hump in the playoffs. But, I mean, I could be wrong. But they're not necessarily the team on my radar that's like, yeah, I think they could possibly win it all. But the Timberwolves, although I feel like that trade wasn't the best for them, they're making it happen. And Randall seems to be getting more comfortable with the team as well, hitting that buzzer beater, I think, the other night. Now, his arm was a little extended. I'm not going to lie. It was a little extended. But why would you flop on that type of play? On that play, why would you flop on that? Man, look, I would not rely on the ref in a moment like that. So for West Group A, you got Rockets and Trailblazers sitting at the top, which is crazy. Timberwolves are in third, and then you got Kings and Clippers at the bottom. I do believe either the Kings or the Timberwolves, they're probably going to end up getting at the top. I forget how many games are in the Cup, so forgive me on that. But I do feel like these two teams are going to replace these two. But in Group B for the West, you got Thunder and Lakers at the top. Suns, Spurs, trading off at the 3 and 4, and then the Jazz. Until you beat them, they're going to win the second one. So I give it to the Lakers. I give them the benefit of the doubt. I would say they might just, come out on top in this group right here. Maybe this is around the time they're playing the best. This is the best Lakers you're going to see. So they might just come out on top. I don't know. Group C is really loaded, man. Warriors, I don't feel too confident in the Pelicans. Mavericks, Grizzlies, and Nuggets? My goodness, bro. Right now, the Warriors looking like they're running off with it. But anything goes in this group right here. This group is crazy. Warriors, the way that they're playing right now, I think they're really gelling. They have a identity already early in the season. And I remember Steph saying, we wanted to get off early so we're not chasing at the end of the season, which is very smart for a team like that. I feel sorry for Philadelphia fans, man. Kevin Hart, man, my bad, bro. But the Sixers are not doing anything this year, unfortunately for y'all, man. Give me Knicks. I got Knicks coming out on top in this group here. Now, the Bucks have been on a rough start, but I still have faith in them that they could get it together, so I'm going to go Bucks in this group here. Group C, surprisingly, man, the Hawks are on top. Now, I live in Georgia. I always root for my home teams, but the Hawks are garbage, man. I don't know how they beat Boston. Hey, Danny, you're going to have to explain yourself on this one, fam. What happened to your Celtics? They didn't have Trae Young, and they didn't have Bogdanovich. What in the world? Y'all let me know, man. Who do y'all think is coming out on top in these groups, man? Do I have it right? Do I have it wrong? Let's have a discussion about it. Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.